If you are a man and you are looking for a girl to marry in her younger age, maybe 20, 21, 22, 23, like that, this video is for you. It's very, very important, and it is going to save you and save your marriage. I'm going to tell you the particular type of woman if you want to marry a woman in her younger age. Because as you can see, the rate of divorce we have these nowadays are getting too much, are getting higher and higher and higher. As a matter of fact, 70% of the divorce which is being initiated are being initiated by women. Women initiated 70% of divorce. So if you're a man, you are watching this video and you are not married and you are looking, you see that fine girl, she's very, very young, you have to consider this thing that I'm going to say. If you want to marry a girl at her younger age, don't marry only daughters. I didn't say you shouldn't go and marry only daughter. Only daughters are better off to marry when they are matured enough. Only daughters. You see this daddy and mommy's girl, only daughters. Make sure you don't marry them at younger age. If not, little argument, they will carry their bag and go back to their father's house. Only daughters. If you want to marry only daughter, make sure you marry her when she's matured, when she's of age, like 27 years, 28 above. Marry them at that age. Once you marry them, they are not going nowhere because they know that they have experienced life. You understand? So that is that. Another people that you will also consider not marrying them in their younger age is first daughters. First daughters. First daughters, because these first daughters, they are the one leading the way. The only people they are looking up to are their parents, which is the past. They don't have the future which they are looking up to. They don't have the future generation marriage which they are looking up to from that family. They are the one that is leading. You understand? So if you want to marry those type of people, marry them when they are matured enough to go for marriage. Don't go and marry them when they are very small, like 20 years, 21. If not, small thing, they will run back to their house because they don't have anybody they are looking up to. So if you want to marry a small girl, if you want to marry a young girl as your wife, go and marry second daughter or third daughter. And make sure that in that family, both first and second daughter, if you are marrying third daughter, make sure that first and second daughter are already in their husband's house. So if you are picking up the third daughter, it means that that third daughter is going to look up to her sisters. As long as her sisters are in their husband's house, she will make sure that she too will be in her own husband's house. She will endure everything to make sure that her marriage doesn't scatter because her sister's marriage are still intact. You understand? So that is why when you want to marry as a man, make sure that you look into the family. To avoid calling on phone and telling, baby, is it because I shouted for you, that's why you carry your bag and go home? Baby, is it because this small quarrel that we made, only phone call? You didn't even wait for me to come back home. You took your bag and pick your things and go home. For you to avoid such thing, this is how to avoid them. Because if it is like second daughter and the first daughter already is in her husband's house and you have a little misunderstanding with her, if she's reasoning of taking her bags to go back home, she will know that her parents will use that first daughter as a reference to her to stay in her husband's house. So she has to stay in her husband's house. So as a man, you have to always put this thing into consideration if you want to marry a girl that is very younger in age. Because I know most of you are looking for all these young girls to marry. For you not to say, had I know. So if you like this video, just share it so that your friends also will see it and they will learn from it.